We're transitioning from the legislative session into elections. And one of the big ones that's coming up, as we all know, this is special election year in Virginia. We've got a special election on March 28th for Jennifer McClellan's state Senate seat. Lamont Bagby is running for it, and I'm going to put all of the info you need, both about if you are in that district, please, please, please vote, but also if you are interested in helping out, there are lots of links for canvassing, for poll greeting, etc. So please help us make sure that we've got people out at the polls. This is a state Senate seat that we want to hold. Absolutely. It is pretty Democratic, but it's always good to show that Democrats vote. So let's make sure we are at the polls en masse on March 28th. I also want to share that we are starting to track the races for this year on the Virginia Grassroots Coalition website. So I'm going to put that in the chat as well. Dennis has been doing a fantastic job of looking for the competitive races. So there are going to be, as we know, lots and lots of races this year. What we're trying to do is really narrow it down to which are the most competitive, which are the ones that we have the opportunity to flip, which are the ones that we have that are close and we really need to hold. And then there are a lot of open seats, a lot more than I think we expected. And so I'm going to talk a little bit about the Senate seats today, but you can find more information on the website. Next week, I'll talk about the House seats. But one of the Senate seats to watch for is SD 16, and I'm sharing the new numbers. So remember, we now have new district numbers for all of these districts, which of course makes it that much more confusing. So SD 16 is an opportunity flip seat for us. It was redistricted from a Republican seat to be a 6.3 plus Democrat seat. Van Valkenburg, who is one of our delegates, is running for that seat. And so I just love how we're starting to see some of our electeds from 2017 and 2019 moving up and running from, moving from delegate to Senate. And it's really exciting. So want to encourage people to start to get involved in some of these races. So that's State Senate 16. And then we've got Senate District 17. That's going to be an open seat. Clint Jenkins, who you might also recognize the name of, will be running for that seat. It is a little bit more of a Republican seat. It's districted now as a 5.2 Republican. But as you know, we just flipped a 5 Republican seat in Virginia Beach, which is around where this is located. So we should do that again. So please check out Clint's race. Then we've got Senate District 22, which is a hold seat. Aaron Rouse, as you know, just won the special election, but now he's going to have to run in a different district because of redistricting. He will be running in Senate District 22. It will be a Democratic hold seat, but we want to make sure Aaron gets reelected. Senate District 24 is also a hold seat. Monty Mason currently holds that seat, but it's been redistricted to be a 3.5R. So we need to get down there and make sure that we are helping hold that seat for Democrats. Senate District 27 is an open seat with multiple candidates. It is going to be harder. It is an 8.5 Republican district. But what we are hoping is that because Virginia will be the only game in town again this year, there will be a lot of support coming from out of the state. That gives us as the grassroots the opportunity to push a little further. Push further to those races that the Democratic Party will say, that's not possible. I think we see these as absolutely possible, and we need to get on these races ASAP. So that is Senate District 27. And we've also got Senate District 30, which is an open seat. Danica Rome is running for it. It is Democratic, but slightly Democratic. So we should definitely get behind Danica to make sure she wins that open seat. And then finally, Senate District 31, also an open seat with multiple candidates. It's virtually even, and it's out in Loudoun County. So that is one of those seats that we would like to claim. Jill Vogel used to hold this seat, but it is now open. It is up for grabs, and we want to win that seat.